Hi, everyone. Okay, so today you're going to learn how to bring in light language into your own life, and you're also going to learn the healing properties of light language, not really through communication, but just by doing it. The proof is in the pudding, and bringing through tones is very healing. You have a signature that is unique to you, a tone that is unique to you, a fingerprint that is unique to you. And so we're going to tap into that. You might not hear your unique tone today, but it will be there. And these properties that you're going to bring in through your higher self are going to start healing your DNA. And you're going to set an intention that today I'm going to be healing my DNA. Remember, when we bring in tones and heal ourselves, we're healing many people while doing so. The energies this month are crazy and they're very dense. Okay, so really listening to your intuition. Sometimes we don't even know what our body needs. And so if you have just the intention that you are repairing your DNA and you're healing and also bringing energies, tones for transmuting dense energy in the world. And so a lot of empaths, when you go to, let's say, a party, you'll walk in a room and immediately you will take on the energy of that room and you'll know what the vibe is. And from there, you'll start working the room as to where there's a Debbie Downer, where there's this or that, and so you can navigate towards those people. And generally empaths want to bring up the vibration in the room. So you'll tend to go to an area that needs a higher frequency. What's really happening there is you're transmuting the density in that room so that the room can gravitate upwardly into a higher frequency. And then you'll feel more at home in the environment where you are. And this is important for empaths. And it's important to feel good. And empaths know that. So an underlying meaning that empaths don't actually understand is how much negativity and density that these people are transmuting for the collective. And so once you have awareness of that, then you know what to do. Anytime you get awareness of a habit that you do or a cycle that you continue to go on, you open this huge Pandora box of understanding. And in that understanding Pandora box, you can find the solution as how to feel better and how to transmute quicker. And these are all things that will help you. So when you're ready, it's always good just to even do 3 cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through your mouth. And so you can find a quiet place, sit up straight, feet on the ground, spine straight, and breathing. And if you're new to this, you can have your palms facing up. And what that just means is that you're wanting to connect with your higher self and you are wanting to receive the healing tones. And breathing again. Every time you're breathing in and you're collecting density, and when you're breathing out, you're relaxing. Breathing out that density, you're relaxing, you're surrendering, you're coming to peace, and you're showing up to what is most important at this time, which is your intention to heal, and your healing to be felt in a larger scale with the collective. If you're resonating towards the transmuting of energy, then you bring that into this consciousness right now, where you're just really wanting to help the collective transmute the density that they're going through. Not interfering with that of which they need. A lot of people need the density. We've all gone there. We have to hit the rock bottom to awaken, and so we don't want to disrupt those density. But for people that have awakened in one way or another, near-death experience, a tragedy in their life, these type of things, we can really help to alleviate the burdens of them. And by doing so, it will just lighten up the mood so that people can go deeper that need to. And then the people that are holding the space in the higher density, the higher vibration, we can do it easier. It's not so burdened. Breathing in and exhaling all tensions in the body. And just bringing your consciousness to your third eye and sending out a signal to connect with your soul star chakra and your higher self. And then bring that energy, anchor all through your body and down into Gaia. Feeling very grounded at this time. Allowing these tones to come through you and as well as out of you. So when I'm toning, you can attempt to tone the same as I do. It will still be unique to you. We have all those different frequencies like 528 and we have 428 I think, or 432 I think is Earth. So when you bring these frequencies through, which one should we bring here? Okay, I've got the DNA one. So 528, which is the heart chakra. So this is a tone here. Now I'll place it up to my ear. If you have tinnitus, as I say, toning in the ear, then you can try and mimic the toning in your ear, and those will be frequencies that are trying to come in for you. And so we're just going to tone this frequency. Breathing in. After, you always want to take an inhale. Bring life to that frequency that you've been gifted to come in and out of you. So when you're toning, you're bringing that energy out of you, and yet it's coming through you. But then you have to give the gift of life to it again, and you want to give a deep one, because there's going to be another tone, if you wish, that comes right after. And that's why it's called toning. It's not just tone, right? It's you're toning your DNA. There's a lot of complexity that's in the body. And so, and I find when we get bogged down, we just forget about these easy things that we can do to heal ourselves. We just kind of, it's like self-care. If you're having a breakout, you stop your skincare routine for some reason. There's just that it's not working or that kind of thing. And we have to understand that our body's going through all these changes, and the collective's going through these changes, Gaia's going through these changes, and so the toning will also change. And it's important to remember to go back to basics. Okay, let's try another tone here. And you can tone along with me, or you can pause and see what tone comes out. You can also record yourself, and you can listen to my tone and how your tone is very different, and yet we're toning to the same frequency. Okay, so 256 is C. So when we have lower, if you have a higher octave, the lower frequency is like is going to be harder for you to do. It's not that you don't need to do them. It's going to be in your resonance. If it feels good to go lower, some people struggle. I struggle in the lower ones, but I still attempt them because it's a unique frequency. It's like when you sing a song, everybody can sing the same song, and it will have a different receiving of it. Well, sometimes it goes, you hit it silly, or you hit it in a wrong way. We're going to move straight into G, which is a 384 frequency. You can get toning apps on your phone. And you might notice that your mouth does a different shape with different tones. While you're doing it, the proof is really in the pudding. So when you're doing this stuff, you're just generally going to feel more balanced after, and you're going to feel better. Now, the ego will play with you. Things of embarrassment or shyness can be things of that, or that you're doing it wrong, or that it doesn't sound the same, and you really have to alliterate to your ego that this is your unique tone and that you are doing it right. And so once you start doing that, the ego eventually starts to understand that this is making you feel better. And the ego also likes to feel better, and that's why the ego will set fear boundaries for you so that you don't get hurt. And so as long as you're feeling good doing toning, then your ego is going to eventually get on board. And you can even, if you have a mind that's overactive, ask your ego questions, ask your mind questions. It will stop the ego from running the show. You know, what's my favorite color? What is my favorite song? Do I enjoy dancing now? What am I going to eat for dinner? And you will be amazed that the mind starts to take over, not the ego. And it's just, it loves to think and answer questions and learn and oh, what is my favorite color the same as before? These kind of things. So we have more control over our mind, body, and soul, but it needs to be working in a trinity. And the mind is not the ego. So the mind has 33%, 0.3% of your body, or of your purpose, of your being. And your body has 33.3% of your being. and your soul has 33.3%. So you can see that a lot of people are disconnected from the soul because it's not something you know about or see. And but there's always a Trinity, right? Mother, Father, God. And so your soul is that of God. And with the mind and the body, you have to be in balance and in equality, body having a say, mind having a say, and the soul having a say. And so when you have that Trinity, it's like a triangle, like a pyramid, and that tone comes in, and the mind, body, and soul all resonate with that same tone. And so in our society, they know the frequencies and vibrations and sound are very powerful. And we've heard about, how they changed the frequencies of our original music to 440, I believe. We know all this stuff, but the true tone is still within you. So no matter what tones are coming through your environment, you have the power within you to go back to the balance of what you are. You have that power. No one else does. They can interfere. Many people, many things interfere in your trinity of being. But none of it has power over you. Meaning you have the power over you. You have the last say. If you're going to receive what people are saying or doing, or if you're going to be in acceptance of what people are saying and doing, and you staying in your tone, staying in your unique tone. And so from here, just start toning, just 2 minutes every day, and you'll be surprised. You will see a significant change in your energy. And from there, your lips might start vibrating. And if you feel that sensation, or you feel energy collecting at your crown chakra or around your shoulders, in that area, behind your knees, in your chest, this means that something's trying to come in more. And from there, you might feel that you might want to start saying a word, And so you could try mantras too, and then just allow the mantra to turn into a conversation, or allow the tone to and feel how that makes you feel. And just trust the body. Trust the mind. Is it quieting your mind? Is the body feeling more relaxed and at peace? That's where you see the truth. And it's very healing. Don't think that you don't have the power to heal yourself and others. We do. Could you imagine if everybody brought through the 528 heart chakra tone at the same time all around the world? Can you imagine that? It wouldn't sound the same, and yet we would be in unison. And that vibration, who knows what shift that would make? Okay, you guys, have a wonderful day or night.